Word to your mother. For the record, I definitely would. Anyway, today is an Alexandria day, so as most of you know, ages ago I had loads of samples of Alexandria Fragrances, so I just started filming my first impressions of them. Some I haven't even smelt the originals, it's just literally a first impressions of that fragrance, just because it's quick and easy to do, and it appeals to people in the UK as well as the US. Now, I used all the samples, then Alexandria sent me some more and said, oh, we've been enjoying it, so keep going. So I am. So today's sample is a Citron Del Mar from Alexandria Fragrances. Now, this is a dupe clone inspiration of Millesime Imperial from the house of Creed. I don't know if you've heard of it, quite a small house, hardly ever get mentioned. There's a fragrance they had called Aventus or something like that, I don't know. It hardly gets mentioned. So yeah, this is not that fragrance though. This is a clone of Millesime Imperial, which is a lovely fragrance, to be fair. I do enjoy it. I've smelt the original through a sample, and I've done a comparison to see how that compares to Unforgivable by Sean John, which is P. Diddy's fragrance. And it's a really close clone actually, to be fair, and I do enjoy, I very much enjoy Unforgivable by Sean John. It's probably one of the most versatile fragrances that I own actually, and every time I wear it I think I should wear it more. So let's see how this one compares. So let's check. My wrist appears to be clean, so let's give this a go. Wow. So my first impressions are, it's a lot fresher and more citrusy rather than fruity. Like, whenever I describe Sean John Unforgivable, I always, it comes across as quite fruity in the opening to me. I wouldn't even say citrusy, I'd say quite fruity. And I always say it kind of, the fruit that comes in my mental image when I smell it is pineapple, even though pineapple is one of the only fucking fruits that's not in it actually. They list loads. And it's the same with kind of Millesime. I've done a side-by-side comparison and I found them to be very similar. Millesime is better quality, Sean John's slightly more synthetic and a little bit kind of sweeter. I think I described it as it's like the young kind of clubbing kind of version compared to Millesime's more sophisticated jazz bar type kind of vibe. So how does this one sit in between those two? It's definitely fresher. It's not quite as sweet. It's fresher and more citrusy than fruity, I would say. And it's got more of that aquatic, sea salty kind of vibe going on than I get from Sean John, definitely, and more than what I remember getting from the original Millesime. So yeah, so this feels more like a spring summer fragrance to me than the original Millesime and Sean John. They seem like any season, any occasion to me. They're so versatile. With this, as I say, I keep saying it, it feels like a fresher version. So you could wear this any time of year because it's a lovely, clean, fresh scent, but it's a lot more zingy and citrusy rather than fruity. So for me, that makes it more of a warmer weather fragrance to me from memory. I'm doing all this from memory, so I could be wrong, but definitely smells good. It's got this, similar to Millesime, it's got this clean, almost sort of powdery laundry, clean laundry kind of vibe underneath, which gives it, I'm doing all these arms like a certain perfumer. Yeah, so it's kind of got that underneath, which does give it some versatility. And that opening might die down a little bit, but it definitely comes across as fresher and more citrusy to me, which may be why they might have purposely amped that up, which is why it's called Citron Del Mar, I don't know. But very nice, clean, fresh fragrance, but more for summer, spring than the pure all-roundness of the original for me. I think this would be great holiday fragrance actually, because you could easily wear this by the pool with that sort of freshness and the aquatic vibe. It'd fit very well by the pool, but you could, because it's so clean and smooth and quite attractive, you could even wear it in the evenings on holiday as well. So I think it'd be a great holiday fragrance to wear during the day during the day by the pool, and then during the evening when you're out kind of having cocktails and stuff. So yeah, it's very, very nice fragrance. Certainly couldn't go wrong with it. I don't know how the price compares to Sean John, and I don't know what the performance is like. Some people don't get much performance from Unforgivable. I sort of performs quite all right on me, to be honest. So I think that would work out cheaper than this. So I would probably still stick with Sean John if it Unforgivable if it was me. Obviously, I'm never going to buy Millesime Imperial because I'm a basic bitch and I'm never going to pay that money. So yeah, that's where I am with this fragrance. Very good holiday fragrance, fresher, slightly more aquatic and more citrusy than the original from my memory, and certainly more citrusy and aquatic than Sean John Unforgivable, which I would probably choose over that based on price and sheer versatility. Hope that makes sense. Thanks for watching, I do appreciate it. Stay tuned for another exciting instalment of Frags to Riches. Take care, see you soon, much love.